It's your favorite Fire Life Safety Director, Tiffany here, back at you by popular demand. A few people wanted to ask me about the Fire Life Safety Director job and what that entails and what opportunities can come from having such license. So you may not know, but let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been in the security industry almost 18 years, and over a decade ago, I decided to advance my skills and become a fire safety director. That's what it was called at that time. Now that it is incorporated with EAP, which stands for Emergency Action Plan, and active shooter training, it is now called Fire and Life Safety Director. We are not just saving or responsible for fire prevention, but we are now responsible for lives as well. So it's an amazing job. I've been doing it in different sectors. At this point in time, I would say I'm pretty experienced in my field. It's pretty lucrative. If you're a security officer, it starts off with you be having some type of fire training, maybe becoming a fire guard, and you can advance and improve for that. After a few years of training, only 3 years are required minimum, and you can take the trainings that's required to become a FLSE. It is a 4-part test. Originally, you have to find an approved school. You can find that on the fire department website. This is for people that's in New York City. As you can see my background, that's where I'm at. So if you're in New York City, the main headquarters is in Brooklyn, 9 Metro Tech, and that is where you would log on the information on the school, on Google to research where to find the approved schools. Once you find a school, it's a 20-hour course that's required. It's set up based on the school and your schedule. When I took it the first time 10 years ago, I took it during a week's course class, and that was convenient for my schedule at the time. But over time, I left the field for a while and started driving. I'm a commercial driver as well, Class B, and was doing that for a while. But it's a little exciting on that road. It was a lovely skills to learn. It's always great to know driving and use that as an additional tool when applying to jobs, but it was too much for me. So I returned back to security, and I had to start all over again because I allowed my licenses to overlap. Don't do that. Always keep them instated, reinstate them. You don't want to have to start all over again. But I did, and at this point in time, once I got licensed and certified again, it was on from that moment. Pardon that interruption. As I was saying, once I entered back in the Fire Life Safety Director, it was more requirements expected. Again, like I told you, it's a 4-part test. So it starts with you picking up your approved school and fixing your schedule based on the 20 hours that the course is required. They have some, when I came back the second time, I did the weekends because I was working Monday through Friday at that time. So the weekends was more convenient for me. So I only had to do a few hours on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, half a day, and I did that for a whole month. So I can total up the hours that was required of me. So once I completed that, the next step is to go and take the test at 9 Metro Tech, which is located in Brooklyn, the fire department headquarters. And a lot of people wait. Me personally, I don't ever wait. You know why? Because the information is still fresh in your mind. You literally just took it. They won't send you to take this test if you don't pass the class. If you don't qualify to pass the class and get a completion certificate from that class saying that you passed, which you need to take with you to the fire department anyway, you'll just have to start all over again, and take that class again. They're never gonna send you if you're not ready. So in my opinion, I figure that the information is still fresh, and why would you wanna wait any time? But you can wait, you have up to a year. But why would you wanna wait so you can forget this information and then go down there and not pass the test? So me personally, I go right away. I mean, if I finished on a Friday or on the weekend, I'm going that next day. Depends on my schedule, but I'm definitely going in that first week because I need that information to stay there. With studying, I love taking tests. I take a lot of exams. I enjoy it. I'm a person that's always seeking to learn more, to improve and better myself. So everything is repetitive, and it's a matter of you memorizing the information that you learn and retaining it. So I don't want to start going on with my life and I haven't completed something that I started. Now when I think about going back to it, I don't even remember half of that stuff. Like, life has happened. How many times has that happened to all of us? Life has happened, and now you don't remember any of this stuff that you just spent your time to study. So I advise you can do what you want. It's your choice, but just go straight. As soon as you finish the class, get to non-metro tech as soon as possible. Now it's based on appointments or a set time that you're supposed to go to take that scheduled test. I think it's from 8 to 2. But before, it was, you can go whenever you want. Now it's a little bit more, but I think it's because that is like the main headquarters of everything when it comes to fire safety. They have so many different tests that you are always welcome to take, even if the job doesn't require it, but it's an additional skill for you. So when they're calling you for these interviews and they're like, yes, so tell me about yourself. The first thing you can say is, all right, hi, my name is such and such. I've been in this field for so many long. This is what I do. This is what I bring to the table. I also have, on top of that skill, I have self-sufficiently chose to take additional